We all have habits. Some are good, like brushing our teeth every morning. Some are bad, like snacking on junk food when we're stressed. Habits are powerful forces in our lives. They shape our actions, our thoughts, and our identities. In his book, Charles Duhigg takes us on a fascinating journey into the science of habit formation. He reveals the hidden mechanisms that govern our habits. He shows how we can harness this knowledge to change our lives for the better. Duhigg argues that habits are not destiny. We are not doomed to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. With the right tools and strategies, we can break free from negative habits. We can build positive habits that stick. Is more than just a self-help book. It's a groundbreaking exploration of human behavior. It's a practical guide to unlocking your full potential. At the heart of every habit lies a simple neurological loop, a process that our brains follow almost automatically. Duhigg calls this the habit loop, a concept that has revolutionized our understanding of human behavior. Understanding the habit loop is the key to unlocking the secrets of habit formation, allowing us to take control of our actions. The habit loop consists of 3 parts: cue, routine, and reward. Each part plays a crucial role in the formation and maintenance of habits. The cue is a trigger that initiates the habit. It's the signal that tells your brain to go into automatic mode. It could be a time of day, a location, an emotional state, or even the presence of other people. These cues are everywhere in our daily lives. The routine is the behavior itself, the action you take in response to the cue. This is the part of the loop that we are most familiar with. The reward is the positive outcome that reinforces the habit and makes it likely you'll repeat it in the future. It's what your brain craves. Let's take the example of brushing our teeth. This is a habit most of us perform without even thinking. The cue might be waking up in the morning. This is the signal that starts the habit loop. The routine is the act of brushing our teeth. This is the behavior we perform in response to the cue. The reward is a clean mouth and fresh breath. This positive outcome reinforces the habit, making it likely we'll repeat it the next day. This simple loop, repeated day after day, becomes an automatic behavior. Over time, it becomes ingrained in our daily routine. By understanding the habit loop, we can start to identify the cues, routines, and rewards that drive our own habits. This awareness is the first step to change. This knowledge gives us the power to change our behavior. By manipulating the components of the habit loop, we can create new habits and break old ones. Breaking bad habits can feel impossible. It's like trying to swim against a strong current. No matter how hard you try, you keep getting pulled back. But Duhigg argues that it doesn't have to be a struggle. In his book, he provides a framework that can make the process much more manageable. The key is to understand the golden rule of habit change. You can't simply eliminate a bad habit. You have to replace it with a new one. This principle is at the heart of transforming your routines. The golden rule works by leveraging the existing habit loop. This loop consists of 3 components: the cue, the routine, and the reward. Instead of trying to fight against the cue and reward, you keep them the same. This makes the transition smoother and less jarring. You simply change the routine. By doing this, you can maintain the same triggers and rewards, but with a healthier or more productive behavior. Let's say you have a bad habit of snacking on cookies every afternoon. This is a common issue many people face. The cue might be feeling bored or tired at work. These feelings often drive us to seek a quick pick-me-up. The reward is a quick burst of sugar, which gives you a temporary energy boost and a moment of pleasure. To change this habit, you could keep the cue and reward the same, but replace the cookies with a healthier alternative, like a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. This way you still get the energy boost without the negative health effects. The key to success is to choose a new routine that provides a similar reward. This ensures that your brain still feels satisfied and is more likely to adopt the new habit. This makes it more likely that the new habit will stick. Over time, this new routine can become just as automatic as the old one, leading to lasting change. Some habits are more powerful than others. Duhigg calls these Keystone Habits. These habits have a ripple effect, triggering positive changes in other areas of your life. One example of a keystone habit is exercise. When people start exercising regularly, they often experience positive changes in other areas of their lives, such as their diet, sleep habits, and productivity. Exercise becomes a catalyst for broader personal development. Keystone habits work by creating a sense of small wins. These small victories boost your self-confidence and make you believe that change is possible. This belief then spills over into other areas of your life, leading to a cascade of positive change. Section 5. The social network of habits. Habits don't exist in a vacuum. They are deeply embedded in our social interactions and the environments we frequent. They are influenced by our social environment. The people we interact with daily, whether at work, home, or social gatherings, play a significant role in shaping our behaviors. We pick up habits from our families, friends, and colleagues. These interactions create a network of influences that guide our actions and decisions. We are more likely to adopt a habit if we see other people doing it, especially if those people are similar to us or if we admire them. This mimicry is a powerful tool for habit formation. Duhigg highlights the power of social influence through the story of Rosa Parks and the Montgomery bus boycott. Her single act of defiance became a catalyst for widespread social change. Parks's refusal to give up her seat on the bus sparked a movement. It wasn't just her action, but the collective response of the community that made the difference. This movement was fueled by the collective power of individuals who were willing to change their habits and stand up for what they believed in. It shows how interconnected our actions are. Understanding the social dimension of habits is crucial for creating lasting change. By recognizing the influence of our social networks, we can better navigate our own habit formation. We need to surround ourselves with people who support our goals. Positive reinforcement from our social circles can significantly boost our efforts. We can also use social pressure to our advantage by joining groups or finding accountability partners. These strategies can help us stay committed and motivated. Section 6. From individuals to organizations, habits at scale. Habits are just as important for organizations as they are for individuals. In fact, Duhigg argues that organizations are nothing more than a collection of habits. Company culture, for example, is essentially a set of shared habits. These habits dictate how employees interact with each other, how decisions are made, and how the organization responds to challenges. Duhigg cites the example of Alcoa, an aluminum company that underwent a dramatic transformation under the leadership of CEO Paul O'Neill. O'Neill focused on changing one keystone habit: worker safety. This focus on safety led to improvements in other areas, such as productivity and profitability. By understanding the power of habits, leaders can create organizational cultures that foster innovation, productivity, and success. Section 7. The power of belief. Belief is an essential ingredient in habit change. When we believe that we can change, we are more likely to succeed. This belief doesn't have to come from within. It can also come from external sources, such as the support of others or even a belief in a higher power. Duhigg highlights the role of belief in the success of Alcoholics Anonymous. AA provides a supportive community and a framework for change. This framework helps individuals believe that recovery is possible. This belief, in turn, empowers them to change their habits and overcome their addiction. The power of belief underscores the importance of self-compassion and patience. Change takes time and setbacks are inevitable. But with belief in ourselves and the right support, we can overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Section 8. Transforming your life, one habit at a time, is a powerful reminder that we are not prisoners of our past. We have the power to change our habits and shape our destiny. By understanding the science of habit formation, we can break free from negative patterns. We can build positive habits that lead to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. The journey of habit change begins with a single step. Identify one habit you want to change and start small. Focus on making incremental improvements over time. Celebrate your successes along the way. Remember, change is a process, not an event. Be patient with yourself, and never give up on your power to transform your life. one habit at a time.